Hey guys, welcome to my 10th video. So this one is a bit different from my usual video. I decided to 1v1 members of my Discord server on F123, and this is how it went. So here we are at the first race. If you guys are wondering, yes, this is a voiceover. The audio didn't record as I recorded the video, so I'm just gonna have to go back and commentate. So anyways, get a good launch off the line. Always seems like I'm able to get a very good launch since I got the wheel and pedals. Missed my braking point a little, go a little bit deep, and then here too, don't brake enough and just have a really bad exit on this corner, which is going to allow him to come. I'm going to defend down the inside, but he has too much speed and he's able to go around the outside. I'm going to try to set up here for a good exit. He kind of blocks it a little bit, but I did get a better exit than him. I'm also going to get on the battery to close up a bit more. And I'm not going to... I didn't think I was going to go try for a move, but he ended up going so far to the inside on cops that he had to lift a lot. Was able to get the switch back on him, going too wide into Maggots and Beckett's. Able to get him. And here I'm just going to start slowly pulling away. And I set a purple sector while doing it. And yeah, I believe he used up quite a bit of his battery. But he's still a few tenths behind. And I defend a little bit. Gonna brake, and he's gonna catch up to us within 2 tenths. But I'm able to get a much better exit. And I'm able to pull it up all the way 2 seconds. About a second. And yeah, at this point I really just start pulling away for the rest of the race. You can see the gap went up to 8 seconds. I think he absolutely drained his battery. He told me that he started dropping off in pace for some reason as well. So nothing much happened. As you can see, going to the final lap, also the quickest lap, a 27.7. And now here is the second race, and I can just tell you guys, I remember this race. It was an incredible battle for the whole time. I'm gonna leave this race in full. Anyways, good start. He had a little bit better start than me. I'm going to try to go up the inside. I have to back out though. I could tell just if I tried to go for it, we would have collided. Here I'm going to prioritize getting a good exit onto this straight. I believe it's called the Hanger Straight. I'm also getting on the battery. One thing though, on this game, I really like saving the battery towards the final few laps on any type of, on any race, longer or shorter. I just find that it gives me a little advantage, especially if I'm able to keep up the pace and then have the battery at the end to make a few final moves. Anyways, gonna come here to cops. He's built up a little bit of a lead. But I didn't really gain too much through there. Through Maggots and Beckett, so I know that I'm pretty quick through. So I'm gonna try to get it, and you could just see how much I closed up. He had a lot worse exit. I think he also thought that I was gonna go for a move there. Get on the battery a little bit to try to get a higher top speed. And here I end up going a little bit wide. He ends up going wider though. Coming into the final chicane. Almost made a move, but I decided to back out. And me backing out gave him a little bit more of a lead that I'm going to have to slowly close in on. The braking zone for this one, it's always difficult because you have to trail brake a lot. I don't use any assist. I still have the race line up. Don't know why, but still do. Anyways, gonna get back on the battery. And I'm just gonna really start to try to close in here. Gap is only 4 tenths right now. Go a little bit wider there than I would have wanted to. I ended up getting a really bad exit. I ended up losing about a tenth there on that. Once again, I always seem to be very quick through cops and Maggots and Beckett's for some reason. One of the greatest parts of track in the world, though. Really, really fun. Anyway, so I'm able to gain about 3/10 through there. Here he's gonna try. You can see him, he's moving around a bit, trying to defend. And then we both really nail that corner. I thought about it for a second. I thought about going down the inside for a second, but gonna have to hold off for now. Coming across the start-finish line, only 2/10 between us, 1/10 and a half. And now here, I think I'm gonna try to go for the move. I end up going for it. Once again, I have to back out a little bit. Here, I'm gonna set up wide. A little bit of tap. He said that he didn't feel that after the race. Didn't even notice that he got tapped. But at least I was the one who lost out from it. For him, you know, being fine. I didn't expect that, but you can see he slides into there a little bit. Has to catch it, so I'm able to gain a few tenths through that corner. I think he's gonna try to make me try to follow the draft to get that toe. I'm coming through here. Really gonna focus on this exit here, trying to keep speed up. I know we get 2/10 and DRSs on this lap, so I might end up going. And you can see his battery's flashing. That means under 10% ERS left, which is what I like to save for, you know. Thought he might go for it for a second, but he ended up not. And I just had a much better exit. I actually had the quickest third sector there. And he's still going to be very close, though. And he's closed up a little bit. It was up to 8/10. He's brought it down to, well, now it's 8/10, but it said 7 before. Here I get a decent exit. That turn, it's very difficult for me to get a good exit. He gets an incredible exit, gains a few tenths on us there. And as you see me trying to break the toe behind, a little bit of moving on the straights, and he's already 3/10 behind. Once again, not the greatest exit there, but I also don't think that he got the greatest exit. I'm going to use my battery a little bit, since I know I have that advantage on him, seeing that he used all his battery and then he was under 10% last lap on the straight. There, I really didn't get that good of an exit. And here I'm just going to be on the battery the whole time. Or a good chunk down the straight, actually. And just try to hold on to first going into the final lap. Now I'm really going to just use up all of my ERS on this final lap. As you can see, I'm already getting on it because I like to save at least 45%, 45 to 50% for the final lap, because that is the maximum battery that you could use per lap. I think it's actually 40, but I like to have a little bit extra, just as a little buffer. So here I'm going to get on the battery as well. I'm really not going to be afraid to use it this lap. As you can see, it's starting to pay off. The gap is starting to increase, I believe. And able to get Owen down pretty good this lap. Forgot what turn number or if it has a name. Anyways, heading into Cops. This is going to be a pretty good line. The main thing there is you don't want to turn the steering wheel too much to scrub off speed. Between Maggots and Beckett's, I'm able to bring the gap up to a second, tenth, actually 2/10 now. See, just using the battery all the way down the final straight, and I believe I'm going to use a little bit of it here. I actually didn't know why. Anyways, gonna brake there. Really important to the trail braking on that turn to be able to carry the speed through, and gonna set the fastest lap. Alright, now the final race, it was definitely my worst one. I'm going to leave in the mistakes that I made. But also, I'm going to talk a bit about the driver. He does leagues and stuff on this game. So, he is extremely quick. I'm able to get a really good start, hold it into the first little section of corners. And if you guys are wondering why I raced at Mexico, this is the second race I did against him, because I messed up before, but it didn't record. And this race was actually worse. So if you guys think I'm not showing you guys my mistakes, you know, this race was worse than the one that we did at Silverstone. Messed up. I realized that I wasn't recording, so I asked him for a rematch. I let him pick the track, and he chose Mexico. So, anyways, coming through here, I'm very bad at the S section, second sector. You know, it's just doesn't click with me. I'm not able to get the car to do what I want, and as you can see, he already passed me. It was easy for him. You know, really, the stadium section also very difficult. But I mean, here, as you can see, I mean, he just kept pulling for the whole race. Don't feel like showing it, but here, as you can see, final lap, and even with the purple first sector, that's all I was pushing. I messed up, and I carried too much speed, and I spun. So, yeah, it's this one definitely wasn't great. Would have got destroyed just on sheer pace alone. As you can see, the car is a little more slidey because it's the tires are worn. But yeah, I wouldn't have not only just been beaten through pace, but also I ended up making a few mistakes, which cost me more time. He ended up winning by like 20 seconds or something, and a 5-lap race. It was wrestling, but I guess he's a lead driver. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're interested in any mods that I make for Assetto Corsa, you could join my Discord. Also, if you're interested in iRacing, if you use the link below and get a 3+ month subscription, that will end up supporting me and my channel and any future content, so that'll be greatly appreciated. Anyways, see you in the next one. Bye.